Hello there guys, my name is Jacobite007 and welcome back to Jacobite007 Studios, where today we are here to bring you another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now we are going to be playing on the Truckers MP game again today, and I am recording this early on in the morning. It's around 9ish, and there aren't that many people on, obviously due to the time of day, because a lot of players do come from the UK. So obviously if we use the quick drive, we are currently in the same situation. We are springing, parked up at this recruitment agency in Glasgow, and the route we're going to go for today is we're going to go to from Glasgow to Aberdeen, and then from Aberdeen all the way, hopefully if we can find one long enough, Aberdeen to Liverpool. So we're going to go to the freight market. I'm going to see what jobs there are to Aberdeen. So there are the high value cargo, or the heavy cargo I should say, but that does take you out of Truckers MP and into just Euro Truck Simulator 2 again. So we're not going to go for those two. This one, it looks like our best chance, because it's £4 grand, and obviously it's going down in price, so yeah, and then the next two are caravans, which we don't actually have a car to tow. So it looks like it's going to be the Euro Goodies to Stokes. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Reverse, take off the parking brake. See how many people are in the area, just the one. We need our lights on because it's currently 9:30 PM. The time of day might not be the same, purely due to the fact that it's an online server. So obviously the time does just go on as soon as we leave, so the game sort of doesn't pause itself. I do believe when we get to Aberdeen, there are going to be a recruitment agency and a truck dealership that we'll have to discover, and then we will be done in Scotland. And obviously we can make our way down to Liverpool. There's the trailer, it's going to be the only one here. Unless we go for an external contract, see how much this is offering. Nope, so they're all offering less money than this one. So we'll go ahead and take this job. Okay, I do not know what's happening to our trailer. There's a bouncing off there, do what you do. And then again, we shouldn't need to leave the cab for this. We should be able to stay in. Granted, the rain doesn't get on my there we go. Oh, keep knocking my mic every time I play this game. Don't know why that happens. So let's check the cargo. So it's barley, 37,000 pounds worth in weight, and we're going to Stokes in Aberdeen. And because we've got our own sat nav, we do not need that turned on, so we can go ahead and depart. Oh, that's what we get for starting up in 7th. How are we doing for fuel? Okay, so we've got loads of fuel. There are multiple ways you can actually go from Glasgow to Aberdeen, and today we're deciding to take the fastest route, or the shortest, as they call it, which involves us taking the A80. Which you've got to turn on here. Go ahead and check our bottom mirror. In terms of time-wise, I'm not actually sure how long this video is going to be. If we do find a job that goes from Aberdeen to Liverpool, we're looking around maybe the 45-minute mark. I'm not sure how long this job's going to take. It shouldn't take that long. If it is an hour's episode, it's an hour's episode. But you know, the time I am actually looking for on the Euro Truck Simulator Let's Play episodes are between 30 minutes and an hour. Only because I think that's a good window for people to watch. Any more than an hour, I think it starts to get a bit much. To watch our speed, because we are going over 60. Go ahead and turn our wipers down just a tad. Come over to a 50 zone. Go, set our speed limiter at 50, so it's now cruise controlling at 50. Now it's going to go up to 60, of course it is. So obviously you can see two routes to Aberdeen if we turned off that junction. However, obviously the faster route on the sat-nav is telling us to go this way. Once it gets to 60, I shall cruise control it. Services coming up, but of course we don't need anything for the services. It would be nice to see like food implemented into this game, food and beverage, just so you can have the driver have his nourishments looked after. Nourishments, is that the way? I think so. You know what I'm trying to say, just so then it's not all about the fatigue, it's about the healthiness of the driver as well, the amount of food and the energy levels. So that way you can start implementing like McDonald's, KFCs, and other takeaway shops, maybe even Smiths. They're always at all the services, motorways in the UK. then because we're on an A road now, we need to go down to 50 miles per hour, so we can set the cruise control. We are going to gear up because it sounds terrible. Is that back up to 60? No, it would be for cars, but not for us. I think it's safe to say the rain is starting to stop. Because obviously we're getting less raindrops on the window. Which is good. We do like to see no rain, even though in the UK you do get quite a lot of rain. Hence why I've turned up the rain probability just a tad, so that's probably why it started raining. Put a truck driver over there. First one of the episode. It's been a very quiet episode, as I predicted, in terms of other players online. And obviously because we are in Scotland in the UK, it's a less populated area anyway. Many people are down in France, Germany, Amsterdam's quite a popular place. And you'll see when we actually cross over from either Grimsby, Felixstowe or Dover, you'll see the amount of people that are over there. It's absolutely crazy. Obviously, as you can see, you do get drivers that just drive straight off the road. I've had drivers drive on this side of the road thinking they're in Europe, because obviously when you do go over to Europe and we do go over to France, we'll have to drive on the other side of the road. Whether we decide to change campsites, I don't know. Maybe that's something we should do, maybe not. But for me, it depends which one's easier, because for me I think this one's easier. However, obviously it is catered for the overtaking, and we could just say we bought another, or in fact we could even just buy another lorry to symbolise the fact that we've got two lorries, one for the one for the right-hand drive, one for the left-hand drive. Because the problem is when you go into a mod shop and you're constantly going left, right onto the. Granted, when we do finish the UK, we won't need to come back into the UK. However, I think I'd prefer it to have a second truck because it's more realistic. You wouldn't find a truck driver constantly going in and out of a mod shop just to change his side. You find that he has two trucks, one for the UK and one for foreign countries from the UK. Talking from like a perspective where you're coming from Paris, for example, into the UK, obviously we'd have to keep that truck because we're doing one delivery, so that's okay. But when we are solely driving from Paris to Belgium or Berlin, for example, it's I think I prefer to have the actual preferred left-hand side cab. So this is quite a long and winding road up to Aberdeen. I mean, it always has been. I think there is a motorway that goes up to Aberdeen. However, I think this way's quicker. We'll have to check on the map actually, because I'm not actually too sure. So when we do go up there, we'll check to see which way is quickest to Liverpool. It does look like this job's only going to take us 20 minutes, which in case, if that's the case, we will go from Aberdeen to Liverpool. I am trying to hope to do 2 journeys in one episode, just for the shorter journeys, because obviously we are going to bounce. We're not going to do very, very long distances. We are going to go from city to city, collecting all the recruitment agencies and the truck dealerships, just because I think it'd be a nice achievement to be able to say we've been to every single city, and that is the hope. It might take a while, but that is the hope. As you can see, we are coming to a very tight bend, which might mean we need to slow down just a tad. Otherwise we would have tipped it over. On my previous profile, I am actually quite popular with Aberdeen starting out as my HQ city, only because obviously it's from the top and it makes sense to work from the top to the bottom. So that's how I do it usually. So I am quite familiar with this road, and that corner is very, very dangerous. And I can tell you we're about 20 miles away from the actual location. As you can probably see on our sat nav at the moment, you can see like the just the bottom of the ring where we need to park the trailer. So we should be able to take cruise control off now. So we're in fully control. We'll be turning right up here. It's going to be a 30-mile-per-hour zone with a speed camera. Unlocked, discovered, sorry. Then you got a Scania truck dealership, which is very nice, as Scanias are very nice trucks. As you can see, the rain is starting to slow, so we might be able to take the is there an option to go really slow? Is it just that one? Might just be that one. We are going to turn the map on, not that one. Which one is it? What was that one? Right, okay. Right, let's stop the truck then. Ah, right. Stop on that one. That's the one I wanted. Right, sorry for that blip. Just wanted to get the map up so I can actually see it closer. So we're going to go to the recruitment agency, which is down here first. And then go to, is it Strokes or Stokes? I think it might be Stokes. Got a driver in there. There's the recruitment agency, which is nice. And here we are, Stokes in Aberdeen. Took us probably about 15 minutes. Obviously the video is running on 20 at the moment, so. Back this up as much as I can. These little trailers that have stuff in them, like concrete, cement, sand, you'll find like phosphorus, all in these sort of dumper trailers, if you like. They are quite smaller and they are quite harder to navigate into sections. I'll try and show you when I get out. I'm going to set. So I'll just put the wipers off, turn the engine off, then we're going to 2. So as you can see, obviously the trailer is actually shorter than an average one, which is kind of nice because obviously you've got a bit of variety, but they are quite, because they're smaller but they're heavier. Anyway, that gave us £4 so I think we are now in the level of 14,000. Right, so what are we going to go for? Just-in-time delivery? I think it's going to be a nice one. And we got an email from someone. We can help you grow. Your credit limit has been raised to 441,800. Feel free to draw the available. So if we go to the bank, you can see we can actually take out a lot more money now. This is a good thing because obviously it means we can, if we was to take out that loan, we could upgrade our truck. We could even buy a better truck. Then we could buy a garage. We could upgrade our garage. However, at the moment, all I'm focused on doing is paying off this loan. Only so then when we have, hopefully when we've paid off this loan, we will have explored the whole of the UK, and we will be getting jobs that will be offering about 30 to 40 to 50,000 pounds per job. So, in the hopes of that happening, then we shall start to focus on upgrading our truck and upgrading our garage. Because if we go to Garage Manager, because obviously we're not there at the moment, we're not going to go there a lot, and we certainly do not have any other trucks to fulfill it, so we don't really need a bigger one than that at the moment. Obviously later on, a fully equipped garage of this size is expected to earn this much money a week. The bar shows how well this garage is doing. So obviously, as you can see, we're doing 56% current productivity. Obviously you can upgrade it, you can travel straight to it, you can sell it, and obviously we can buy different garages in different locations. So, because we have now... Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Is that a motorway? I believe it is a motorway, or is it just another A road? It might just be another A road, guys. If we zoom in, it should say the name of the road. Don't know why it doesn't. A9, is it? Oh, I'm not too sure on that one. However, obviously we have explored Aberdeen now. We've got the two companies. There was none in Carlisle. We got the two that was here, the truck dealership and the recruitment agency, and then we need to go down to Liverpool, and we got those two in Manchester, obviously. So there are two more in Liverpool. I believe there are some in Sheffield, just the one though, and there's some in Grimsby. So Grimsby, Sheffield, and Birmingham shall be the next episode's journey. But hopefully we can get a job from Aberdeen to Liverpool. I know it's a long trek, so I don't know if we're going to get it. Purely because we haven't got the long distance skill yet. No, we don't. So unfortunately we cannot do that. So what we'll have to do is get one going to... if we can get one going to Edinburgh... Unless we check external contracts, see what we got there. No, they'd usually be at the top because obviously it's going to offer more money for the distance. So we shall. That's 4.5. What did this one say? 4.5. 4.3. That's dry milk. Which one is this one? Wooden beams. This one might be easier to, although saying that, 49,000. Just trying to think which is the better cargo. 0.9. Oh no, we'll take this one. The other one's just £200 more, but obviously the cargo is a lot heavier. So we can go ahead and pick that trailer up. In fact, I think picking it up from here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can go ahead and pick enter. I'm not entirely too sure as to what dry milk would be carried in on. So we'll just go with the basic one they've given us. Confirm. Take the job. And look at that, right behind us, so we can reverse it. Absolutely ripping the hell out of this gearbox. Okay, we've not quite hit it. So, to reverse and straight. There we go. And this is going to be one of the heavier cargoes. As you can see, it's 41,000 pounds worth in weight, dry milk. Ooh. Press that one, and we are going to Eurogoodies in Edinburgh. So let's make a move. Aberdeen is quite busy. We can go ahead and turn that one off now. We are not going to put cruise control on until we've till we've passed this this deathly corner up here. Just does require going about 40. And we've got someone overtaking us on a blind corner, which is smashing. We're in gear 10, so we are happy to set the cruise control at 50. There we go. This guy's just going to be absolutely prattling around. Hopefully he doesn't knock us out our way. I am liking the weather. in comparison to where we are. Scotland is a very wet country. I did actually see a player up ahead, so we are going to try and catch up with him, just so I can see, or her, so I can see, not sexist hashtag, just so I can show you guys what the sort of gameplay is when you play against someone. Not against someone, but when you're simulating behind them. So hopefully we can try and catch up with them. If not, then it's not too much of a worry, but... he might be speeding. Therefore he might be way ahead of us. I don't know, is that him there? Yeah, you can see headlights in the distance. Go ahead and try and catch him up with speed. Being careful we don't overturn. And there we go, so his tail lights. We're getting closer. Oh. I think he's putting his beacons on to say hello, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we have a speed limiter set at 60, 70 even, or that might even be the engine capacity. I'm not too sure, but usually we can get the trucks up to about 90 miles per hour. I don't know why it is, but I'm always the one following them, never the person to be followed. I don't know why that is. Many occasions I've actually been the person who's... Okay, he's gonna hardly brake there. He's going the same way as us. I wonder if he's going to Edinburgh. I doubt it. There's always hope, I guess. What's that say on the back? Does it say oversized load? I can't read what it says on the back. See if we can get close enough to it. Extra long. Oh, well, that's not English. So we can go ahead and overtake this bloke, and hopefully he doesn't crash into us. Looks like an okay person. What you'll tend to see players do is when they get on corners, they'll swerve into the hard shoulder just a tad. I did slow down there, like he's doing there. He's going into the hard shoulder just a tad to just give you some room. which is very nice of him, I must admit. Ooh. Looks like he's not got his tree stability on. Hopefully he, we are going to have to slow down just because of the speed camera, so we'll get back into this lane. This bridge is very bumpy, must admit. But yeah guys, that's what it's like to drive behind someone. It is a very interesting experience and it's a very real experience. Just because obviously you are two people who are real people. So you've got real life error at hand. Real life mistakes. Pressure from people. So hopefully we see a sign for Edinburgh soon enough. And we have got a truck speed limiter on, I don't know why. I think the game might actually automatically turn it on. To make sure we turn it off every time. So I realised when I was doing a test profile, kept turning it on every time I started a new job. So he's either going to Edinburgh or Newcastle. Chances are he's going from Aberdeen somewhere to like Amsterdam or abroad. Just because many players do, offers more money. Speed cameras coming up, and it's a good job we did slow down. Looks like he's going Newcastle. We're going Edinburgh. Here it is in front of us. Because we've already explored Edinburgh, I'm literally just going to drop off a cargo and see if I can get another quick job to Carlisle. Hope I don't run over an hour. Oh, my bad. Too busy focused on the indicators. Okay, wondering as to why my engine button is not working. See what we can do here. We're definitely going to turn that truck speed limiter off. I know for a fact it's turned on. There it is, look. Controls, nope, that one there. That one, that's the one we want. Which it already is, so hopefully when we click drive again, oh, it will start up. No, it's not going to, which is a bit weird. Ah, right, I didn't realise how the tyres turned all the way. That's my bad. That's a fault to do with the controller, not the game. I think this guy might be patiently waiting for us, which is very nice of him. making a boss job of this, I'll tell you now. Okay, we want to make sure we don't hit the trailer. Eventually, guys, we make it. Eventually. We can turn those off, turn the engine off and press T. There we go, we got £4 from that one, which is nice. And let's see if we can get a quick job, freight job to Carlisle. So we got 3,000 there with 50 ton. I should really see. And then it looks like we've got a, yeah, it's not really much price difference to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and go for this one, because obviously it's, no we're not, that's not the one. That's the one. Oh no, 3,000, what's the other one for? Alright, it might be worth taking this one then, just an extra £1. So we can take that one to Carlisle. It's only 100 miles, so it shouldn't take that long. You are about to set for a heavy haul job. Review your current track. Not that heavy, is it? Ooh, 86,000. I don't know. No, I think we'll just go for this one. No, not that one. The freight market one. This one here. Nice and easy. And we are actually in the current location which we need to pick it up from, which is very nice. Take the job. Trailer. This one here. T. There we go, press F6. So we got chewing gums, which very odd cargo, I must admit. £50,000 worth in. I'm actually going to change that to tons. I don't like it being in pounds. Sorry for being fussy. kg and tons. There you go, 23 tons. So, we are going to Carlisle Postbed. We can go ahead and press that one. And then we are happy to leave. Without crashing into any other trailers, which we need to make sure of. This is a very nice, nice trailer, I must admit. I tried to start off at 7 then, that's not good. And it wouldn't let me start off in 1, which is a bit odd. What was that? Was there a speed camera back there? If there was, I never saw it, so that's my bad. So I was going over the 30. Into here. Lovely. Carlisle, here we go. we haven't got our truck speed limiter on, so we can go as fast as we wanted to. Looks like we're going to have to turn off at this next junction. Not sure as to why he was driving with his hazards on. Hopefully in the next episode we can go from Carlisle to Liverpool. Hopefully there will be a route. And if we do level up for this journey that we're about to make, hopefully we'll be able to go for we shall go for the long distance one. Only because obviously we do want to have some sort of boost. And we do want to... I did say we was going to go up one for all of them to start with. So that we shall do. I have been saying it's a Logitech G290. That is a lie. It's the Logitech G920 instead of the 290. That's my bad, my mistake. I do apologise for saying that in the past couple of videos. It is the Logitech G920 steering wheel. So that is my fault. I found that out when I was writing the description for it, and it made no sense. So yeah, it's the Logitech G920. onto the M6 now to Carlisle and Liverpool. Hopefully this bad boy can get it up there. See, we're going to be turning off for Carlisle on the, I was going to say exit 1 then, but there's just one exit anyway, so Carlisle, here we go. It looks like we're going to be taking, not this first left, we're going to pass these, keep saying to pass, we're going to pass these traffic lights and then take a left into the depot. Which is going to be nice because it's going to make this video about just 60 minutes long. Nice hour-long episode for you guys. And it's been raining the whole time. Hopefully next episode it won't be raining. But you know, it is UK. You get a lot of rain, so. And it's going to be my favourite parking space of all times. Of course it is. There we go, but there's a third step there. Should be able to just reverse straight into there without any problems. Says that and then gets a bit steery. Getting nice and slow. There we go. Take the gears off, turn off the wipers, put the handbrake on. There we go. That job has given us £3,000. Unfortunately we didn't make it to the next level, so unfortunately we can't get the long distance upgrade. However, next episode we'll be looking for a job from Carlisle straight to Liverpool, which should be fairly easy. As you can see, they are quite close. Knowing our luck, though, we'll just get Manchester. So we might even have to go to Sheffield, maybe. There's a Sheffield one, external contracts. Oh, there's a few Liverpool ones on here. That'd be good. Awesome. So thank you very much for watching today, guys. That's going to be all for me today. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe on the video to show me your huge amounts of support. Thanks for watching. Peace out.